Yeah, neither. French toast.
Pancakes.
Waffle.
Waffles only if it's chicken and waffles.
Pancakes, although I'm not a huge fan of either.
Waffles.
I'm a waffles guy.
Pancakes.
Waffles.
If they're plain waffles, if there's like blueberries in them, then I'd have to go with pancakes.
Neither? Is that an option?
Pancakes, it was my favorite childhood food.
Waffle all day.
Waffles.
Waffles. They hold my syrup.
Waffles.
Waffles.
Pancakes.
Waffles.
Pancakes.
Pancakes.
Waffles.
Waffles.
Beef and broccoli from some really hole-in-the-wall Chinese food place that then I don't have to deal with the sickness part that comes with it.
Anything Asian cuisine, but ultimately sushi. It's probably sickening how much sushi I can eat, so we're just gonna leave it at that.
Breakfast. French toast, hash browns, bacon.
Just a smorgasbord of Chicago food. I want deep dish pizza. I want a beef sandwich. I want a hot dog with everything on it. I want all my Chicago foods in some quantity before I leave.
I'd like to have my last meal in Italy, please, and have Italian there.
So my last meal would have to be probably my favorite meal, which is red beans and rice.
I would say I'm pretty simple, just steak, potato, some mac and cheese. I gotta have chips and queso I can eat it with anything. So we're gonna throw that in there, and then maybe like a cheesecake or something for dessert.
Definitely pizza of some sort.
Steak, potatoes, asparagus with some Kool-Aid. No, I'll change it to lemonade and a cheesecake.
It'd be a great cup of coffee and some homemade lasagna.
Anyone who actually really knows me would know it'd probably be pasta. So I'm just love carbs too much.
I would want Dave to cook it because he's amazing, but a steak and mashed potatoes and then a skillet cookie with ice cream.
Probably a brunch of sorts. Maybe, some like avocado type toast with like eggs or bacon or all the above. But I'd also need to have ice cream, so that has to be included in the last meal. So that'd have to be like dessert,
Fajitas and guacamole.
Steak. Mashed potatoes. And asparagus.
I want my last meal to be a Thanksgiving meal made by my grandma. Yams, macaroni and cheese. Everybody probably don't eat this, but chitlins. I eat chitlins, cornbread. Dress it, all that on one plate. Everything just mixed together. Just eat.
Chicken spaghetti.
Probably my mom's meatloaf.
It would have to be my mom's green chili chicken enchiladas. Those are the best. I love them.
Honestly, as long as there's mac and cheese involved that my mom made, I don't care what else I eat.
Biscuits and gravy.
So maybe like a carne asada type of a taco, and then even like a fish taco.
Probably my mom's beef stew.
The best dish that I can cook is chicken cacciatore. It's also probably the only dish that I can cook that's not a breakfast dish and feel pretty confident about it. Stir fry, but that feels like you just throw all the things you have been saving in your pantry into a pot, and then you just cook it up until you think that it tastes fine.
Spaghetti, but it's not what you think, because I really take some time into doing it and layering my sauce, okay? Or chicken enchiladas.
Probably lasagna. I'm just hot for the team and the family, and everybody loves lasagna.
Probably just a good steak dinner. Do a reverse sear, and comes out perfect every time. Whip up some green beans and potatoes.
for me and for my household, a good vegetable type, low carb jambalaya. Now, and the reason I say for me is because I would not give this recipe to any of my Louisianan friends because it is not anywhere close to the same. But it's a different healthy type version that's really yummy.
My go-to meal to cook is like chicken, like shredded chicken. Like I grill it and then I make some homemade salsa and then I make beans and rice on the side and I make little tacos.
Lately, it's been these like green chili chicken enchiladas. We've done that a couple times. That, or I'd say ribs, like some baby back ribs.
I love, and I probably eat this daily, is scrambled eggs and avocado.
I'm starting a barbecue, so I would say some barbecue ribs.
Something new. I don't like to stick to a recipe, and if I've already cooked it before, then I try to mix it up every time. So
probably pasta. Anyone who knew me would in college, my go-to all the time was just like chicken and pasta with Bertoni's vodka sauce, and that's what I would have, and I didn't feel like doing anything else.
The current best dish that I cook is a homemade burrito bowl. So I like to saute my own vegetables, and I make cilantro lime rice, and then some kind of meat, either chicken or I've done beef before, like taco season. It's really good.
We cook a lot because we meal prep. So I don't know. We do salmon a lot, salmon and asparagus or salmon and kale. That's probably one of our go-tos.
I feel like if we're going off my husband's favorites, it would probably be biscuits and gravy.
If I'm in like a quick pinch, I'll just throw a frozen like pizza in the oven. But when I have time to cook, I like to use the crock pot. And I'll make like chicken tortilla soup, or I like to cook like fish in the oven.
Probably burgers.
Chicken spaghetti.
I get in charge of breakfast most days. So we do a lot of omelets and things like that. So probably just a omelet with some sausage, sweet potato, pretty basic.
I have like this meal prep that I usually make, and I love it. It's so good. I have like this special seasoning, and it's sirloin steak strips, which is like really hard to find places. I don't know why. It's like not a steak, but it kind of is a steak. And so like I basically just like throw it on the grill for like not even a minute, and then I just put it in the pan with some like little potatoes, like the colorful potatoes. Oh, so good. I love steaks.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go with something that I've been cooking a lot since quarantine. It's this chicken and rice dish. It's not like it's got Mexican flavors, and it's kind of done in one big skillet and cooked in the oven. It's super tasty. It's got like a gallo pinto vibe with chicken.
Biscuits and gravy.
Salmon Caesar salad.
I grill a lot, so if I can put it on the grill, it's always going to be a standby for me. But I would say either like just a good old grilled burger or Italian, some kind of Italian food. I love cooking. Love it.
Chinese, and then probably Mexican.
Asian, by far.
Probably Italian.
Probably Italian.
I love Italian food.
Probably like Mexican food.
Would probably have to be Mexican.
I like Mexican food.
Lately, I've been eating a lot of Indian food.
Since I continue to talk about pasta, I'm probably going to say Italian.
I have to go with Italian. I love pasta and bread.
I really like Italian food.
I'm a big fan of Thai food.
Probably Mexican. I love tacos.
Tex-Mex.
Thai food's probably my favorite, but like any Asian food is really good to me.
Thai food. I love Thai food.
It's a toss-up between Mexican and Italian. It depends on the day.
Italian.
Mexican.
Italian.